Hey everybody, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is October 21st, 2025. We got silver sitting at $49.10. Remember, we're using the COMEX silver future price. And we got gold sitting at 4,265. So we've had a noticeable pullback in both metals today or over the course of the evening, which is a interesting thing, and maybe a sign of more things to come. Who knows? May just be a temporary glitch in the matrix. We will soon find out. What is going on in the world of precious metals? Well, I can tell you this: the wholesalers and the refineries are overburdened right now. They are stressed. To be honest with you, I think we need to either see a significant pullback in metals or however it's going to happen, just a turn off of the spigot of precious metals that's getting dumped on them, because it definitely seems to be cracking in some areas, the infrastructure. I can tell you, talking with several of the bigger outfits out there that shops like myself, small guys rely on to move our material to, they are exhausted, they are stressed, they are frazzled, and if they go down, I can tell you that will have a cataclysmic ripple effect throughout the entire industry. So, and it's not just one outfit; it's multiple outfits, and they're just exhausted. They're human beings that are running these big ships, and they are literally getting massive amounts of material dumped on them every single day. And they're running as hard as they can, but they're frazzled, and no one's crying for them. But at the same time, it is if they go down, it's going to be significant for the entire industry. So it would not be a bad thing, let's put it this way, if we had a significant pullback in metals that maybe can kind of calm down the amount of material that's getting dumped on everybody. And what is happening is there's a large number of smaller dealers out there who have just been hoarding material, whether it's scrap gold, whether it's coins, that they just been kind of kicking them back, throwing them in the back corner of the safe, and now that the price is attracted to them, a lot of them are just dumping these massive hoards of material that they've collected for 5, 10, 20, 30 years in some cases. And that's having a significant impact on the speed and the energy that is going into getting these deals turned over. And I can tell you a large part of what I do on a daily basis is we process a lot of scrap gold through the shop, obviously, but a lot of the local dealers here are dumping significant amounts of material on us too. And so we are probably spending 2 to 3 hours every day just processing dealer material that we normally would not see. And it's the exact same thing. They've just been squirreling material away, and now it's an attractive time for them to dump. And so they're doing that. And what we get a large amount of is the scrap gold that they've been holding back. A lot of them have been cleaning out their showcases, but like, I don't need any of this sitting in my showcases at $4,200, $4,300 per ounce for their scrap. And then a lot of them just kind of, as silver coins came in or as gold coins came in, just threw them in the back corner of the safe and forgot about it. And now it's time to get out. And there are a number of dealers who are retiring right now. This is their last swan song, as you would call it. And they're like, hey, this is a great time for me to exit. And so they are literally liquidating their shops. And that is a big stress for the refineries and the wholesalers right now, especially when the dollar amounts are so high. So, it's just a lot of material, a lot of man hours going into it right now, and it's creating some fissures, if you will, in the system. But it is what it is. It'll move on or it won't. But that is what is going on in the industry right now. All right, it is Tuesday. It is October 21st. Let's do premiums and inventory update. We got a noticeable pullback in silver, so our coal silver dollar prices have significantly changed. Now, we'll run that down in just a second. But that is the one thing that is significantly impacted by kind of small changes in the silver price. So you may see or hear different prices on our gold silver dollars as the day progresses if the price of silver significantly changes from where it's at. So always keep an eye on that. Expect changes as the market goes up and down. All right, let's do this. All right, fractional gold eagles. We are buying them at melt and we are selling them at melt plus 3%. We have some tenths, some quarters, and some halves in stock if you are interested in them. 1 ounce gold eagles, 1 ounce gold buffaloes. We are buying them at the spot price of gold and we are selling them at the spot price of gold plus 3%. We have both in stock. Not a huge quantity, but we definitely have both in stock. 4 in gold, we buy it at 98% of spot or 98% of melt, depending on what size it is. So what are we talking about? Kangaroos, Canada Maple Leafs, Krugerrands, Pandas, Britannias, Philharmonics, Australian Nuggets. 98% of spot on those and 98% of melt on their fractional counterparts. Gold bars, we buy them at 98%. We will buy live here in the shop up to 100 grams in size. Anything north of that goes to the refinery for authentication and verification before we pay out. But we will still pay you 98% of value on those. U.S. gold $5 and $10 commemorative coins, 98% of melts. Pre-33 gold, 98% of melt on that. The older foreign gold, such as sovereigns, ducats, marks, lira, coronas, pesos, 98% of melt on those also. Platinum Eagles, I am out of them, but we do buy 1 ounce Platinum Eagles at the spot price of platinum plus 3%. If you have any you'd like to sell, we'll be happy to purchase them. All right, gold silver dollars, noticeable change here. We are now buying gold silver dollars at 35 and selling at 38. This is for random, common date, Peace, and Morgan silver dollars. Buying at 35, selling at 38. Now, this, like I just said, this is something that could be tweaked throughout the day if we see a significant upward movement in silver again. If we have a rebound, expect this dollar amount to go up. If silver keeps falling, expect these to go down. But right now we are buying at 35 and selling at 38. This is random, common date, Cole, Morgan, and Peace silver dollars. All right, junk 90, we are buying at the COMEX price of silver minus $3 per ounce and selling at the COMEX price of silver minus $1 per ounce. That is for junk 90, 1964 and before, silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Got a good chunk of dimes and quarters in. Got some halves in, but rocking a lot of dimes and quarters right now if interested. All right, generic silver. We're buying it at the COMEX price of silver minus $2 per ounce, and we're selling it at the COMEX price of silver. That is for 5 ounce bars, 1 ounce rounds, 10 ounce bars, kilo bars, 1 ounce bars, 50 ounce bars, 100 ounce bars. Anything north of 100 ounces in size, we will contact the refinery and see what they are paying on it at that time. But we do have a good chunk of rounds in stock, some 10 ounce bars, only a handful of 5 ounce bars, and a couple kilos. No 50s or 100s at this time. All right, American Silver Eagles. These are hot. We are buying at the COMEX price for off-quality Silver Eagles. Just a handful in the store. We're processing more as we can, and we sell these for the COMEX price of silver plus $1 per ounce. So if you're looking for off-quality Silver Eagles, we are selling at +1 off the COMEX and buying at the COMEX price. These are coins that have milk spots on them, surface abrasions, could be colorized, could be overtoning, off quality in nature, just not what we consider retail friendly. They are random date. All right, if you have solid date tubes of American Silver Eagles that are retail friendly, we are buying them at the COMEX price of silver plus $1 per ounce and selling them at the COMEX price of silver plus $3 per ounce. We are almost out of these. Only a couple tubes of these left, guys and gals. As we get more in, we will get a process verified and ready for you to purchase. But right now, we are running low on retail-friendly Silver Eagles. What are retail-friendly Silver Eagles? They are Silver Eagles that come in tubes of 20, all solid date tubes, meaning each coin in the tube is the exact same date. There are no milk spots, surface abrasions on them, no surface blemishes. These are nice, clean white coins right from the U.S. Mint. All right, if you bring some in to sell and we start going through and we find milk spots or surface abrasions, they will be kicked off to the off-quality bucket. All right, guys and gals, we are Vermillion Enterprises. We are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. till noon. We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, and scrap gold jewelry. So if you got 8 karat, 9 karat, 10 karat, 14, 18, 22, 24 karat gold jewelry, we will buy it at 90% of its value. We'll either cash you out at that, or you can apply that towards the trade or purchase of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. Either way, we'll be happy to help. So if you got old class rings, chains, earrings, old bracelets, material you just don't wear anymore, you can't wear, you outgrew it, you don't like it, you never wore it, it could be brand new, we're going to still pay you 90% of value on that material. So any of that stuff that's sitting in the bottom of the jewelry box collecting dust, bring it in and we will cash you out on it. Remember, gold jewelry in the state of Florida is considered a secondhand good, so we do need to see a copy of your driver's license at the time of the transaction. We are not buying at this time sterling silver, world alloyed silver, meaning things like the 80% and sterling, the Canadian coins, or the 72, 90% Mexican coins. None of that material until the refineries open back up and start accepting silver. We are not buying 40% or war nickels at this time, but that is soon to change. We will open that back up here probably tomorrow or the next day once we get some things moved around. We found a buyer for that material. Prices suck, but we're going to open that back up here soon. All right, guys and gals, if there is anything we can do for you, please reach out to the shop. We will be happy to help. You guys enjoy your day, and we'll see you when we see you.